The W.A.S.P concert in Dallas, Texas got shut down by the fire marshal. This is the Rock and Roll Weatherman. My name is Sean Morrison. This happened November 5th, 2022 at a place called Amplified Live. Apparently the venue was only supposed to hold 2,000, and apparently approximately 3,200 people were in the building. First off, I'd like to thank Karen for alerting Mr. Morrison about this news. It's greatly appreciated, and thank you very much for helping me get this story out here. A little more research. Basically, the show supporting acts of Michael Schenker and Armand Sting did perform. I was hearing stories about people only paying $10 for tickets on the day of the show, where the tickets were much more money in advance. I've heard stories about that. Heard there was a lot of pushing and shoving going around. People might get upset with me, but I'm going to speak the honest truth. The management of W.A.S.P didn't do their job. They should simply know how many tickets are being sold at a venue, and that if a show is sold out, it should be moved to another venue of bigger size. It's that simple. If I'm putting on a show and 2,000 tickets are sold, simply move the show. Yeah, you got to pay the band more money. Yeah, that's understood. Or add a second show. I've seen it happen with Judas Priest in 2019 in Long Island, where they did two shows in a 1,400 seat theater or whatever, and they both just about sold out, give or take. But this was definitely unacceptable. Management should be aware of how many tickets, like I said, are being sold for a performance. If you're not subscribed to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, please do so. Everyone else out there, subscribe. Thank you very much for the continued love, honor, and support. It's greatly appreciated. If you'd like to make a small donation to the Sean Morrison YouTube channel, kindly do so via Sean Morrison Enterprise via PayPal. Because I do know some people in management for different bands that I do talk to every once in a while. And believe me, they have an idea of how many people are going to be showing up at a show, just about when it's going to happen. Honestly, if this show was sold out in advance, it should have just been sold out and that's it. But it's definitely agreed that the promoters want to try to make more money, because maybe they were barely breaking even from 2,000 tickets being sold. Who the hell even fucking knows? But you'd rather put people in danger by overselling the venue by 1,200 people. What the fuck is wrong with this promoter or promoters from Amplified Live? Did you want another Great White Part 2? Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, Great White concert, we know, was because of the fire thing going off, causing the fire. I can't think of the name of the thing that the pyrotechnics, and then people rushing to get out or whatever. This could have happened here too during a concert. How many people were on the floor? Was it? I believe it was a general admission floor, and then you oversold everything. Out of your fucking minds. Did a bouncer was telling a fam there was about 1,600 people in there? Either he had no clue or he was actually lying to save face. Now, I could sit here forever talking about this, but it's very simple. When a band books a tour, usually 99% of the bands have management. Some of the bands do manage themselves. And when tickets are being sold for an event, they usually should be aware of how many are sold or not sold. that pretty simple. Not like it's not their job. It's not. It's not W.A.S.P's job. It's not the manager's job. Yes, it is their fucking job. And to put more worse on it as well, the venue said at the concert that W.A.S.P left the building. And that even makes Blackie Lawless look even bad, because in the past he has canceled shows the day of. Reason saying he was sick. You can look up the information. It has happened. He did in New York City at the Gramercy Theater, canceled the show the day of when fans were already there waiting, right, like before, like an hour before doors open. Obviously, this wasn't his fault this time, in all fairness to him. But honestly, his management should have been more aware of how many tickets were sold for the event, and should have known that if it's a sold-out show, let it be. Don't jeopardize people's safeties, because you know what's going to happen, Blackie? If something would have seriously happened at this event, your ass and your band would have been sued, and then you would have been blacklisted by future venues in the past. They're going to be like, "Oh, this band's a danger to book. We won't book them." So simply, the promoters of Amplified Live are responsible, the owner of the venue, and I do blame W.A.S.P as well as their band management for allowing this oversold show. A special shout out to the fire marshal in Dallas, Texas, for stopping this possible tragedy of something happening at a W.A.S.P concert where 1,200 extra tickets were sold. Where there should only been 2,000 people, you had 3,200 people in the venue. Don't see me. You will never see me at a fucking W.A.S.P concert again. Fuck that, Blackie. You're a jackass for even allowing it as well. People want to disagree with me, it's fine. But I'm speaking the honest fucking truth, because that's the way Mr. Morrison is. Shame, shame, shame.